Hello, today we're going to be exploring 3 tips for getting outside and observing the changes in nature around you. I'll see you in about 30 seconds. Hello, my name is Shamash, author of Mindfulness for Dummies, and we are going through the Action for Happiness calendar. And we've done day 1 and 2, and today we're on the 3rd of November. And the tip from Action for Happiness is to get outside and observe the changes in nature around you. Now, from a science perspective, this is so great. First of all, if you are able to walk or move and get outside, there's the physical activity benefit. So you're doing a little bit of exercise. Even if you go walking, I've seen even for a few minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, that's beneficial than nothing at all. So that's the first great thing. Secondly, not only are you doing physical exercise, secondly, you're connecting with nature, whether it's just a simple tree or a few trees, or looking at the sky, or looking at the sun or the clouds, or whatever it is, listening to some birds. The very fact that you're connecting with nature, we've talked about this in other videos, there's so many health benefits from connecting with nature, and they've done all sorts of fun tests where they compare people looking at trees to people looking at tall buildings, and they found beneficial effects. And then thirdly, you've got the benefits of being more mindful. Lots of people know that as you start to observe nature, it almost draws mindfulness out of you. So you start to become more mindful just by being in nature. And also, as soon as you step outside and you start noticing new things, that's a moment of mindfulness too. So there's all these different examples and opportunities to cultivate a sense of presence. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips for getting outside. And the first thing, which is one of the things I'm always most keen about, is to start really, really small. So if you're really struggling to get outside, maybe you're in a country, say if you're in the UK or Europe, it's really cold and it's damp and windy and it's rainy, and you just got out of the habit of getting outside, but you know that you can do it, but you're not motivated to do it. Now, I recommend you start really, really small, and you can give this recommendation to your friends too if they're struggling with it. Just at a certain point in the day, just commit every day at a certain time that you're going to put your shoes on, your walking shoes on, whatever shoes you normally wear when you go out for a little walk. And if you manage to go out, great. If you don't, doesn't matter. It's an achievement just to put those shoes on. And if you do manage to put it on, but you don't want to go for a long walk, although you know you should, just go for a 1-minute walk. Just say, I'm just going to walk down to the end of the street or the end of the garden or something and come back. These really, really small steps, they're not small, they're huge. There's no such thing as a small step, I've come to realize. These small steps that we take have a huge benefit. So start small, just put your shoes on, just put your walking shoes on if you're struggling to go for a walk. Second tip, and please write down in the comments as you're watching live, if you think it's a good idea or what your commitment's going to be today. If you share it with others, you're more likely to do it too. Second tip, leave your phone behind. We've got our phones with us so often nowadays, and I'm sure the majority of you are the same. But see if you can find a certain part in the day where you just can't access your phone. And you'll find it's quite interesting when you leave your phone behind and go for a walk, because you don't even have the choice of looking at your phone or not. It's kind of more restful and more recharging somehow. So if you've got a habit of always listening to something or always having your phone on with you or making phone calls, if you want to carry on doing that, fine. But this is New Ways November. So maybe at least one day, just try leaving your phone behind and see if you can see what effect it has by leaving your phone behind and observing things. And the last thing, the last tip is to notice something different. And that's what this tip is about. Observe the changes in nature around you. And so just you may be going down the same route every time when you go for a walk. So first of all, try a different route. If you can't do that, or for whatever reason you're always going on the same route and you don't want to change it, see if you can notice at least one thing that's different. Maybe see something different in a tree, a different kind of bird, a different weed on the floor. It doesn't really matter too much what is different, but by noticing something different, you're starting to become more mindful, becoming more in the moment. So they're my three 3 tips for today. Start small, leave your phone behind, notice something different. Good luck getting outside and observing the nature. I'm going to be getting outside too soon myself. Please leave a comment behind about what you're going to be doing today, just so I get a sense of there's other people watching and I'm not talking to myself. And yes, come follow again tomorrow. And tomorrow it's going to be signing up to join a new course or activity, online community. So keep that in mind, and you may start looking into that a little bit more and thinking a little bit about that too, because that'll be our next activity for tomorrow. Please like, comment, share with your friends and family, and it's a nice thing for us to do together at this time when there's some crazy things happening in our outside world. So it's nice to have something like this to do on a regular basis. All right, everyone, have a great day. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.